Now we also have a bit of crisis going on in Ondo State now, and that is from the governor and the deputy governor, as we see them quite at loggerheads. And now we have the deputy governor moving from the camp of the All Progressives Congress, of which where he got the position from, and moved over to the People's Democratic Party. And some people have called for his resignation, saying if he came into power under a certain party and he left the party, then he should willingly resign. But he on his part has said that the people had not told him to resign. So we see lots of loggerheads there in Ondo, and we know that elections are far drawing close. Mazi, let's hear from you.
It boils down to what I've been saying. People with selfish interest. The issue of whether he was elected by the governor or whatever, there was an issue during the tenure of Obasanjo and Atiku.
Okay.
When Obasanjo single-handedly wanted to remove Atiku, and the Supreme Court said no, he was elected by his people.
Joint ticket.
A joint ticket. There's nothing. And these are people that, you see, when we talk about Dr. Akeredolu is not a small boy. We have been on so many platforms, so many. I was surprised when I saw him here. I said, Rita, maybe you didn't know we know ourselves, and many of you don't. So we have complained about selfish interest among our politicians. The governor fell out, and the deputy want to outmount, and I mean the seat is very juicy, and that's why we talk about decentralizing these people. Let the center not be attractive. Is it power sweet too?
Intoxicates.
It intoxicates, and they kill and do a amount of things. You see, these people, the governor, but you, this man saw you and come and actually come and eat with me. Why can't you be loyal? You want to admit him. But
He assisted him.
Wait, let me tell you.
He didn't call him to come and eat him. He assisted, the deputy assisted the governor to win his election.
Let me tell you, the governor, if the governor said, I won't come, he won't come. But you remember the manipulation in Ondo State before? Akeredolu that was not the first time he contested, right?
Yeah.
He was a former NBA president. He contested and lost. So the point I want to make is that both the governor and the deputy governor, selfish people. I continue to say it everywhere and anywhere I go. These people cannot move either Edo or Ondo to the next level. The issue is this: they are not after the masses, so they are not after you. They are not after me. They are after themselves. Is it? If the deputy governor has actually resigned, let him serve out his tenure. But the same governor is now sponsoring some people to protest for the removal or resignation of the deputy. The deputy even complained.
Yes.
He cried aloud that there are plans to impeach him
through the members of House of Assembly.
That was refuted. But what we are saying that they now went through the mass. But don't forget this power. What happened in Lagos State? What happened even in PDP? Before the other 2 or 3 contestants stepped down, and this thing must have passed through, and they denied it all. So it is after them. But legally, the point is this: let him serve out his tenure.
Okay.
In the next, by the end of this year,
well, how will governance be like when you're having 2 people on the different platforms and yet they seem not
tolerance. Let him close this. To me, this is my personal opinion. I know you cannot stay. 2 captains cannot stay a ship, right?
Yeah.
But then tolerance comes in. You can close your eyes and allow. How many months left? Rita, how many months left? If you are not after yourself, well, I've been chairman of so many platforms, so many organizations. You see, the worst thing you do is not to carry a deputy along, because if you don't carry him along, that seat is eyeing it. But in Edo, APC is losing some strength and some weight, and only God knows where they're heading to.
Okay.
I think the best thing the governor will do. This man has some supporters.
That's the deputy governor.
Has some supporters, because like doctor reminded me that it was the deputy that gave strength to the governor.
Yeah.
I think he still maintains that strength. If that happens, Don't forget, PDP has set a trap that what happened in Edo might happen in Ondo. Waiting for him to give him the. See, they don't have conscience. They don't have.
What are his best chances now for Akeredolu?
You know, he's an incumbent. Federal might is there.
Okay.
Federal might is there. Because, you see, the point is this. Forget about what is there. If not that River State people stood their ground, River would have come.
Let's hear from Dr. Dayo, because I know a federal might didn't necessarily happen in a state we know so well of. Let's hear from Dr. Dayo.
It should follow Ondo state politics, right from the primaries. They even brought in Akeredolu in the first instance over this man Abraham, over Abraham. You know that there are some undertones there. Okay, some governors, about 2 or 3 governors, came in from their own states to stand with Akeredolu to outsmart their oga that brought all of them to always put all of them together.
Yeah,
you should remember those people came, they joined hands together against their oga to ensure that Abraham couldn't win that primaries, but Akeredolu. Okay, when Akeredolu won the primaries, when it was given to him, you know, Mimiko was in power.
Yes.
Then Eyita Ojegede was the one representing PDP.
It was dragged to court.
All right, a lot of things happened.
Yes.
But see those guys, because they know where they're going. That's why I said they intentionally allowed Oshiomhole so that they can lay him in front around this time. They knew where they were going. They knew that we want to contest for presidency against their boss, and they know that without that concerted effort from the beginning, so they've been building themselves for long. They know where they're going. All right, they now went to lure this guy from PDP to bring his own crowd too to join it with Akeredolu. But Akeredolu now made a mistake. As he is, he couldn't, or he wasn't able to manage that success. Rather, he allowed somebody close to him, don't let me mention that, somebody close to him who is who is his shoulder from the southeast to be controlling him. To the extent that that's the problem he's having with Ondo people. To the extent that he was bringing them in to even be giving them contracts, to be taking contracts in Ondo State.
And this must have annoyed the deputy governor.
Not only the deputy governor, the Ondo people, Ondo State people, I have a lot of them as friends. Even there is a guy who decided, okay, because of what this Akeredolu is doing, he too will go and contest for governorship. He's there now, contesting for governorship.
So what are the chances now for Akeredolu now?
Yes, the chances is, well...
but you're having a deputy now who is under another party. So definitely there's... Mazi said they should all work together, but we know that...
They can't work together.
That is not actually possible.
Let them work together. Let the governor...
Just this little time and
let the governor... allow a sleeping dog lie.
Will you allow it?
This man they have few months to go. Let him close his eyes. Let him go.
You see the chances.
There's no way the federal might. APC will not go to sleep, considering what has happened. They will now invoke and use the federal might as they use
forget federal might in Ondo. Do you understand? Do you even know where that federal might is tilting? Can you predict where that federal might is tilting? Based on the fact of what just happened, where you have a parties meeting inside the executive chambers.
Yeah.
Is it normal?
It's not normal.
So that's why I'm saying you cannot even know whether executive support will tilt. Now look at Ondo. Owo, where it comes from. Do you know how many people are contesting against him from that same Owo? If he's being loved by his people, will they contest against him? Sir, you hold on now.
Let him finish,
hold on, sir, hold on. Will they contest against him? It's a big question. As you have your house that you are ruling. Will your cousin or your nephew or any of your children contest the leadership of your household with you? No. If only you have been able to prove your onions. But the one that the Oba of was said that is going to is supporting this, is supporting that. He's just trying to be a traditional ruler. Forget that he's saying.
So Akeredolu has lost a lot of supporters.
I'm saying people are contesting against him in his hometown. So the problem now is this. Let's assume at the end of the day he's been given the ticket. Do you think those people that are contesting against him in his own constituency
will vote for him?
No.
Okay,
but they also have supporters.
That's a point.
They won't vote for him.
Doctor, that's a point. But on the other side,
don't talk about federal might.
If he manages to get the slot to represent APC,
but
let me tell you, now the APC will not go home and sleep, considering the number. No, they were having about 24 states.
They are not sleeping, but the problem is that a lot of people are complaining they are making
the federal
mistakes. Let's get some respondents' view here, please. The issue is not new in Ondo State. Fallout between Pa Ajasin and Mimiko and his deputy from Peter Egbeda, Lagos. Yeah, so that's going back to, I think, what year was it? Was it 1983? Yes, going back there. That was another issue there, and that's why because of this fallout we even
Bola and his deputy then too. They defeated MPN. Sir, MPN defeated them with federal might.
Okay, there's another one here. I think what is absent within APC members, especially among the governors, is indiscipline. Let us look back to what former governors in Imo, Senator Okorocha, and Ogun State, Senator Amosun, from Dr. Alabi Mutiu Ojota. We also have another one. APC is heading to doom. That's Sonny. APC made a great mistake by removing the Edo governor to represent them in primaries elections. That's like giving a slim chance for APC in Edo State. Now, the problem in APC is not surprising because what brought them together is not ideology but to grab powers. For me, their problem now will be linked to a quote in Hadley Chase novel, "The Way the Cookie Crumbles."
Yes.
Wow,
the cookie crumbles.
That's a very wonderful novel there. The person really did well there. Okay, this one we have here. The solution of APC National Working Committee is most appropriate at this time. The style of choosing the model for primaries between direct and indirect primaries to arrive at a predetermined end, either to use it to stop someone or aid another to win. Why can't they stick to one mode of primary for elections? He can't manage 2023 primaries. That's from Yemi. They're talking about the APC National Working Committee. Well, let's see how that... We have to go to another topic there. Let's see how that pans out now. We are having a caretaker committee instituted by President Muhammadu Buhari. Meanwhile, we had the National Working Committee which conducted the primaries and brought about Ize Iyamu as the flag bearer for the All Progressive Congress. Let's see how that pans out. And in Ondo State, well, can we say, can they work together?
No, but let me quickly tell you this. 1 second. Let me quickly tell you this.
Please.
You know that there is somebody in that APC that is an Oga, and he wants Southwest. He wants this Southwest to himself at least. To that extent, he wouldn't want anybody that will work against his interest to come in Ondo. And to that extent, if you go and pally with anybody that knows, we work for his interest.
All right.
So there are a lot of variables that will work out in that Ondo.
All right, let's see how that pans out. We know that for the Edo elections, that's September 19, and for Ondo, October 23 governorship election.